இன்னைக்கு நம்ம மார்க் ரூம்ல சூப்பரா போர்டு எக்ஸாம்ல ஹை வெயிட்டேஜா நிறைய தடவை ரிப்பீட்டடா கேட்கக்கூடிய ஒரு கேள்வி தான் நம்ம வந்து பார்க்க போறோம். ஸோ இந்த கேள்வி வந்து பாத்தீங்க அப்படின்னா 2 பாகங்களா இருக்கு. ஃபர்ஸ்ட் வந்து பிளான்ட்ஸ் வந்து தண்ணியை சாயில்லேருந்து எப்படி அப்சார்ப் பண்றாங்க and how is it taken up and transported from the soil? This is the first question. Secondly, when we are injured and we start bleeding and requires the loss of blood from the system to be minimized. Okay, so நம்ம injury ஆச்சு அப்படின்னா we need to stop this bleeding. So அதுக்கான mechanism என்னது and what does the body do or what will happen if it does not stop அப்படிங்கிறதா வந்து they have asked you in this question. So firstly, when you look at how plants absorb water from the soil, we know that the fundamental organ involved is the roots. Okay, so the roots are going to absorb the soil and the minerals. Now root hairs lende water vandu will come in through the process of osmosis, whereas minerals will come in through the process called as diffusion. So by osmosis and diffusion, the water and the minerals will come inside, and once they come inside, enna layers தாண்டி வருது அப்படினு பாத்தீங்கன்னா firstly cortex, endodermis, pericycle into the xylem. So this flow is very important to mention. And in the xylem, what are the parts that are there? We have the vessels and tracheids, and இது வந்து இந்த தண்ணியை வந்து transport பண்றதுக்கு help பண்ணுது. Okay, so this is how the first answer has to be written. Now second answer க்கு வந்து if there is an injury, நம்ம systemல இருந்து bleeding வந்து we have to stop. If it does not stop, what will happen? First thing is it will lose the pressure. Okay, so if the blood pressure will drop, then the blood cannot be pumped, and therefore it will cause more and more complications in our system. So it has to be stopped, and for this we have this mechanism called as clotting of the blood. So how does it happen? The blood platelets in the blood will release some chemicals, okay, known as platelet factors, and they will help us to form the clot. Okay, and this clotting will help us to reduce the bleeding from our body, and it will stop the exit of the blood. Okay, so this is very simple. I hope it was useful, guys. So definitely do subscribe and follow for more.